Hi dear students, welcome to Ardent Flash series. So in this series we are going to see about cephalometric landmarks. So cephalometric landmarks can be broadly classified into hard tissue and soft tissue. So the landmarks which are present on the bony skull region or maxilla or mandible or hard tissues, and the landmarks which are present over the soft tissues are called as soft tissue landmarks. Further, these two landmarks can be categorized into anatomical and derived. What is anatomical? Anatomical are the actual landmarks which are located or which can be located on the skull or the maxilla on the mandible, whereas derived landmarks are not actually present over the skull, whereas it can be derived from two anatomical landmarks or two different reference planes. So these are called as derived landmarks. So again, both hard and soft tissue landmarks can be categorized into anatomical and derived, right? And each anatomical and each derived landmarks can be either present unilaterally or on the midline, or they can also present bilaterally over two different sides. So again, the landmarks can be categorized into unilateral and bilateral. Mostly the unilateral landmarks will be present over the midline. For example, we are having nasion, we are having point A, we are having point B, and we are having pogonion. All these landmarks present over the midline and they are unilateral. Whereas landmarks such as orbital, porion, gonion, condylon are bilateral landmarks. Let us see some example for anatomical landmarks which are unilateral. So they are nasion, anterior nasal spine, pogonion and menton. Whereas the anatomical landmarks which are bilateral in nature are orbital, porion and condylon. And let us see some derived landmarks which are unilateral, that is gnathion. Gnathion is a derived landmarks which is present over the midline, derived from pogonion and menton. And derived bilateral landmarks are gonion and articular ray. Gonion is a landmark which are present over the angle of the mandible, which are derived from posterior ramus of the mandible and mandibular plane. And articular ray is a point where the dorsum of the mandible and inferior part of basal part of occipital bone intersects. So that point is called articular ray. So today we saw about various landmarks in cephalometrics and their classification. Thank you.